Now, based on our constitutional liberal democracy, I'll say that we are akin to more of the presidential system of government as practiced in the US than the parliamentary which is practiced in the UK. Now, in the US Constitution, yes, a Chief Justice of the US in theory can be removed, but only through the impeachment process, okay, as Honorable said. First, there's impeachment by the House of Representatives. By a simple majority vote is needed for that. And then there's a trial in the Senate. And after the impeachment, the Senate holds a trial. A 2/3 majority is required to convict and remove the Chief Justice. But the process is very, 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 very rare. In fact, only one Supreme Court Justice, Samuel Chase, in 1804, has ever been impeached. And he was even acquitted when he went to the trial in the Senate. Why? Because the constitutional liberal democracy realizes the importance of the three arms of government. In Ghana, our constitution also recognizes the importance of the three arms of government. However, there are separate provisions for parliament, which is basically more partisan, okay? And then there are similar provisions for the Chief Justice when it comes to grounds of removal, and then the president. The president cannot be removed because we voted him into office and he or she has a term of 4. I always say he or she has a term of 4 years. Then it comes back to the electorate. The Chief Justice also has a term of office till age 70. Or he or she, as has been proven.
The president can be impeached.
In theory, we have all the grounds here. Article 69. In theory, we have all the grounds for the Chief Justice. Article 146. But in practice, it's never done. Never, ever done. Because if we do that, then we are just shredding the foundation of our democracy into pieces. Look, in Ghana, they said the president can be impeached. These are the grounds. If he or she violates the oath of office, including doing something inimical to our economy. And that one, then we can impeach the president any time, especially after the budget reading. Then, if the proven misconduct, so incompetence, proven misconduct, and then if the person is incapacitated in mind or body. We had a president who died on the job. Nobody ever went to parliament to say that he's he should be impeached because he's incapacitated in body and mind. The US had someone who was believed to have fainted on 1 or 2 occasions, but nobody said that he should be impeached. And in the long run, when he had the opportunity and the constitutional right to go in for a second term, he said, no, I'm not going any longer. Why? Because at the end of the day, the people just want a democracy.
His party prevailed on him not to go.
Well, and yes, and then the people just want democracy to prevail. Okay? In Ghana, we had a similar situation. But our constitutional liberal democracy is so fragile, it's so young, that we did not even dream of asking for a president to step down for incompetence or misconduct or infirmity of body and mind.
In fact, if they breach or disobey the orders of the Supreme Court, they can also be impeached.
There are all these, and then to test my parliamentary, whatever. I mean, but the grounds, we don't even go there. So there's Chief Justice. Why are we doing that? We've had all these Chief Justices who have transcended changes in governments. We've had even when we had the military juntas, the Chief Justices stayed on.